is we're gonna I'm just giving it a quick rinse. It is Monday afternoon now, and tomorrow at 11 I am going to the glass place to get the windshield replaced. But that right there, my friends, is what happens when a can of duster goes yeet through the windshield. So on a Mazda Is Reborn Part 1, Ride Joe Ride asked, so how did the can of duster go yeet through a windshield? Well, funny you should ask that. I'm standing in the approximate location of where the car was at. So let's show you how far this, which is a very tiny can, went. So from here, all the way over past the Pinto to approximately there. This is a PSA for don't leave aerosol cans inside of a hot car, brought to you by Calvin. So here it is, everybody, the brand new windshield. So the plan is the blue tape stays on this thing for about 24 hours and then you remove it because the sealant still needs to set, but that's just there as a hold-in. And kudos to the guys at Above All, they were actually able to transfer over my spring of 2018 CCSF student parking permit. The good old days. But yeah, no, I have to say the guys over at Above All did a huge thumbs up job. I did try shooting a time lapse with the GoPro, but we'll see how that turned out. But if you need a crack repair or a windshield replacement, I would highly recommend them. For this car, everything out the door with tax, it was $295, which quite honestly, compared to what Safelite was quoting me at, I think it was $400, and they weren't even 100%. Yeah, that's the total. I was like, I ain't doing that. So definitely pays to look around for your local glass repair places. Now I will say one thing that they told me is for vehicles, I believe 2010 and up, trying to get windshields right now for them is a bit of a nightmare because of the global supply crisis. So just keep that in mind. But for a car like this, thankfully their distributor actually had some in stock. So there are some perks to older vehicles. Now this will pretty much conclude this part of the video because I need to go back up north, but next up we'll be taking care of at least one. I might just decide to do both of the axles on this. Then I'm thinking about, I did have to put this thing back on insurance to drive it, so I'm thinking I might as well just register the thing so I have a secondary vehicle to drive, because I normally drive down, but flying or taking the train does have some advantages because it puts a lot of miles on my car to do that, and having a second car down here for the meantime wouldn't be a bad thing. But the other nice thing is, even though this car has sat for a very, very long time, the AC miraculously still functions, which is impressive. And it was ice cold. It's not exactly the warmest day today, but I am wearing multiple layers on purpose. So I just decided to run the AC in the car just for the sake of running it through. But yeah, that'll conclude this part of a Mazda Is Reborn.